it's not so much who is Benjamin Netanyahu, but who is with him. Who does he need with him to form a government? And so Ben Gvir is one of the characters who they're actually crowning him as the heir of Netanyahu, the possible next prime minister, because he has such charisma, really the best charisma of this whole Knesset, I have to say, of the whole election.
The media loves to cover him.
Because he's so controversial. And he goes out to, protests. He follows the police scanner. He goes to protests and he brandishes his gun at times. I mean,
my son literally was with friends in Sheikh Jarrah, which is for folks who don't know this, it's an Arab neighborhood, mixed Arab Jewish, in East Jerusalem. But it's been a very controversial area. But my friend was actually having dinner with some of his school friends at the home of a European diplomat, an ambassador to the Palestinian Authority who happens to live in that neighborhood. And they saw Jewish, ultra-Orthodox Jews throwing stones at Palestinians, a very small group of Jerusalem Arabs. They went out on the roof to just watch what was going on, because suddenly there was flash bombs and police arriving and all kinds of stuff. And suddenly they see Ben Gvir arrive. And they see him draw his gun, and the Israeli police, in their view, were not doing a pretty good job at protecting the local Arab people. They were throwing grenades and, stun grenades and smoke bombs and stuff at the Arabs, but they at least kept Ben Gvir from shooting anybody. So that was something, but it bothered them. One, how is this even happening? Okay. How is an Israeli member of Knesset threatening actual physical violence when there was no guns being fired from the other side? And why wasn't the Israeli police, sort of treating the Israeli Jews that were being very provocative? But this is not just a one-off thing. This is happening a lot.
It will be interesting to see if he moderates himself now that he is higher up, in stature in the Knesset. Right. However, going back to the Christians, he also goes to Christian events and Messianic events, Jews who believe in Jesus. He goes to these events. He defends he's good friends with, he thanked in his campaign, his speech after the election night, he thanked Benny Goffstein, who's a lawyer, or the head of Lahava, which is an anti-assimilation organization that is frequently running protests at Christian events, Armenian, Messianic, evangelical events.